And that CV is read by someone who works in HR that's not a technologist.
And be like, what?
They're not going to be able to make heads or tails of it.
Yeah.
So it's really important to use kind of plain language to describe your achievements, what you're doing. By all means, if there are relevant acronyms and very industry specific stuff, put it in there. But you want it to speak, and you want the CV to be a response to that job advertisement.
And does the format, like, what's the best format to have?
Look, format varies. I'd say, like, people say, oh, only a one pager. That's a very American thing. Useless. I can't, like, I get a CV from the US. I'm like, this tells me nothing. You worked here. You went to school here. What the hell did you do? Yeah. So but also don't send the 27 pager because they've done all these studies and stuff. The recruiter only really reads the first page and a half of a CV. Like, I try to read more than that. But generally speaking, when we're looking at it, the first thing we look at is what are they doing now? Like, what is this person doing right now? Where are they working? How long have they been there? What are their duties and responsibilities? And we'll spend most of the time focused on the current role. And then we'll work our way down and sort of draw a map of like their history and their trajectory and how they've gotten to where they've gotten. And then obviously make sure, make the assessment as to whether or not that experience and those skills is relevant to the role that they have applied for. And if it's not, I'll be like, okay, is there anything else we've got on that actually might be good? Because if this is a good candidate for something else, I don't want to just reject them and move over. I want to give them a chance to get in, right? But it's got to speak to the JD. It has to speak
What's
to
the JD?
The job description. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
And here I'm talking about don't use industry acronyms, and I'm JD, PD. Another thing, and this is unconventional. What have you been told about cover letters?
Cover letters.
Write them, don't write them.
Pretty much, they do say it's good to have it. It's almost like they say it's a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. Like, you have it there, but it limits your ability to present yourself better in the CV. I think.
Yeah. Well, it's funny thing is there's different schools of thought around it. I don't think that they're essential. Sometimes the CV speaks for itself.
I hate cover letters. They freak me out.
Why is that?
But here's the thing: if you are reaching, right? So you're a candidate, and there's a job that you see, and you're not quite what they're looking for, but you really want to have a shot. You write a cover letter.